Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fantasy Monkeys podcast here on the Monkey Podcast, Monkey Caviar Podcast Network. I'm Tiny, your host. With me, as always, Shropshire. Shropshire, how are you tonight?
Doing well. How about yourself, sir?
I cannot complain.
Good.
We got two of our little monkeys off in places unknown. Well, not unknown. One's in Disney World, and the other one's he's buried. But we'll find him later. No, it was a Stranger Things situation, and hopefully Sean will be back next week. We found his bike in the woods, and we're hoping he's coming back. But if he doesn't, well, he doesn't. So Taquito will miss you. Filling in for Taquito and the Yahoo, our very own corrections master, the owner of the McBucksticks, Mr. Liam McCrossan. Sir, how are you?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I am well. Welcome to the first time on the podcast. Liam, if you don't know, is our tech guy. So if you have any complaints about the website and what a hunk of shit it is, you could just call Liam, or you could email him at liammccrossum@gmail. And I don't even know if that's his mail. It doesn't really matter. He won't answer and he won't fix it. So kind of fun. All right, we're going to talk week one. Week one is upon us finally. We are 48 hours away from points that fucking matter. And it's about time because some of us, this is all we have. And luckily, I'm good at this. And ruling these clowns is pretty easy. I'm sorry. I'm doing technical stuff right now. Shit. That's why I need two computers. See? That's why we need your money, folks. We need your money so that these technical difficulties come out much easier. All right. Anyway. Game number one this week, Thursday night affair. We have Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers against the Denver Broncos in Denver, Mile High. This game is going to have about 6 fantasy points total. These are two really good defenses, one really unfamiliar quarterback, and one team that has a ton to prove against what is arguably the best defense in the league. Shropshire, do you see any way that there's points scored in this game at all?
Not enough worth mentioning, no.
Luckily for me, I get to play against Cam and Jonathan Stewart in week one. So, super happy. Couldn't have got a better matchup for me. All right, McBuckstick, show us your knowledge. Who will score more points? Kelvin Benjamin or Demaryius Thomas?
I'm going to have to go to Demaryius Thomas.
Hey, Demaryius!
Clearly, with Aqib Talib and C.J. Harris as cornerbacks out there in Denver, they're just so much better than anything that the Carolina Panthers offer.
I know. It's going to be – I think it would be a slaughter if I really agreed with the Denver quarterback situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going to happen with this clown. I mean, none of us do. He could go out and throw 5 picks. He could go out and throw 8 touchdowns. I don't know. I hate that I have Demaryius. I love that I have Demaryius. I hate that I have Demaryius. I have Devin Funches too, but I'm not playing him this week because Denver. So, no. The best play here, the defenses.
Yeah.
Both defenses should score double-digit points.
No mention that the wonderful Zipper Fairies get to go against Greg Olsen this week?
No. There's no
It's
mention
really
of it.
important.
Yeah.
I mean, the McBucksticks Zipper Fairies game is about not important.
Division of Death, come on.
Yeah, division of death, whatever. I still don't think your game's important.
Okay.
But it is a divisional game, so that matters. And in that case, I'd really like Shropshire to win.
Thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
game number 2 on the docket is the scoring fest that will be Buffalo versus Baltimore. That's an audience falling asleep as this game is on. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this game. Look at these pathetic players. I mean, this game, I don't even feel that this should be on the ticket. I don't even want to have to watch this on Red Zone.
How'd you forget about Terrence West in this list?
Who gives a fuck about Terrence West? Who gives a fuck about anybody? Nobody's
Heath.
playing any of these players except for Shropshire, who has to play Sammy Watkins because he bricked in the draft.
Yeah, gotta play him.
I'm playing LaShawn McCoy.
All right, you can play Shady. And really Shady?
Yeah, against the
About
Baltimore
the
defense.
only option out of these two teams.
Pretty much.
You got to play Sammy Watkins. You have to.
Yeah.
And Baltimore's pass defense, it's not the top of the world. So you might get a Sammy Watkins touchdown. I might give you that. But
I gotta be honest with you. I actually don't mind. I don't mind Tyrod Taylor against Baltimore either. I mean, if you have someone like someone that's going up like Cam Newton, for instance, like I would probably play Tyrod over Cam. Based on the defense.
Well, luckily you're not in charge of the fucking Hyper Warriors. Suck it. Liam, what do you think Tyrod's projected points should be about?
I would say he should be right around the 18 to 20 point range this week just because of his legs. Yeah.
That's a really good game. I have more like 14.
I think his legs give him that extra benefit right there. Over
I'll give you 2 points for that. So I'll take him up to 16, but that's as high as I'm going.
Okay.
That's as high as I'm going on anybody in this game. 16 points is the max fantasy output from any player in this game. That's my bold prediction.
Fair
This
prediction.
game's going to end 6-3. Nobody's going to give a fuck. Especially me. Game number 3, Chicago versus Houston. Shoo, another week 1 snooze up. All right. Here's the deal. Taquito's not here to defend his Bears. So nobody else is gonna, because they're horrible. Do we know is JJ playing on week 1?
Still tentative, isn't it?
Oh, Liam would know.
JJ?
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Oh, SWAT. They said he's on pace to play for week 1.
All right.
But it's like an 80-20.
All right, even without JJ, Chicago still sucks balls. Cutler is at least 3 picks game 1.
Against this defense?
3 picks. Is anybody going to take the under on that?
No. I want to, but no.
I'll take the under.
All right, you take the under. Good for you.
I got faith in Sean's Bears.
All right, how many picks for Osweiler?
None.
3?
Have you seen this Bears defense?
1.
Yeah,
I'm going 1.
Come on, Trump tried to go out there and he'd be telling how great of a quarterback he is.
Right?
Lamar Miller plus or minus 19 points.
Plus.
Over.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Over.
going. Who owns Lamar Miller?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
I got him against Trump this week.
That's against them zipper berries then, huh?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, then I'm going to have to say, fuck Lamar Miller. Go zipper berries.
Free Lamar Miller. What are you talking about?
Free Lamar Miller. Free Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, wait, they did. I guess it pays to be Dallas's running back. Ray Rice, you were on the wrong team, bitch. Should have been in Dallas. Oh, here's a game only Shropshire could love.
Right? I love this game.
Cincinnati and the Jets. Jets.
Yeah. This is going to be one of 2 games. This is either going to be a really exciting, both defenses shit the bed and a lot of points go up game, or it's going to be a real low-scoring game and the Jets are going to crush them and keep them under 6.
All right. I love when homers talk about fantasy football. Like, oh, the Jets are so good. They're gonna keep them to under 6. That's Andy Dalton, yo.
All right.
You ain't keeping Red Dalton under 6 points. That ain't happening. Here's what I like. I like Brandon Marshall in this game a lot. Why? Because he's on my team.
Not Eric
I also
Tucker?
like Forte a lot. And that's because he's on my girls' team. I don't like Eric Decker, mostly because he's on Shropshire's team.
Just a little biased, right?
Just a
Not
little.
biased. I love Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's on nobody's team. Andy Dalton was Jason's first quarterback taken in like round 83. He really waited on quarterback a bit too long. You got both of Reggie's running backs going in this game. a draft day surprise that it just keeps on giving. He took them back to back. How do you do that? Drives me crazy. Let's see. AJ, 16 points. Over or under?
Under.
Nobody's giving AJ the hundo.
Going on Revis Island.
No. Not on Revis Island. Well, I think Revis Island is beatable, and I think Revis Island is old. And I think the Jets suck. So I'm going to give him the over. I'm going to give him the over by a little bit. Just a little bit. This is great. At the rate we're going to be done with this in 15 minutes. We're like, thanks everybody for coming. That was a good night. And eventually we'll get into a game with some fucking players in it.
Not
Cleveland and Philly. It's not this one.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Let's see. That's Carson Wentz, right? Yeah.
I mean, but when you look at fantasy, you look at the fact that there's no defense going to be played in this game at all. Terrell Pryor,
but nobody owns these players.
Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson are starting, I think, in our league.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean is definitely starting Duke Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mistake.
And then Barnage and Ertz are both going to be started.
Yeah, Ryan Matthews, Jordan Matthews.
Good tight end. Yay. That's what I want, a game of awesome tight ends. Woo! Nothing's like football like good tight end play. Are you kidding me? Like, there's 4 receivers on here, and none of them are worth a shit.
Jordan Matthews.
I like Jordan Matthews.
He could be a sneaky flex play this week, especially in DFS games.
All right. I think the highest scoring player is going to be Corey Coleman, and I'm just going to hold on to that while it sits on my bench in the Cruise fucking – Just wait for Liam later on in the season when I can drop my D player on him.
I play you week 2.
Yeah, I know, but I got to play you twice, so there'll be a later one.
Yeah, I know. Always is.
Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario. Terrell Pryor's had some pretty great catches in preseason. I'll give him that. I just can't trust a great catch. Not in my opinion, anyway. No one has any faith in Robert Griffith III except for 3 people in Cleveland.
Oh, Joey Revels. He was a great Redskin.
Yeah, well, no, he wasn't.
For a year.
And Carson Wentz, because of the Minnesota's wonderful trade for Sam Bradford. We'll get to that when I talk about Minnesota. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't love it, but could be worse. If you got to play a player in this game, they say play Jordan Matthews. I say watch figure skating instead. It'll probably be way more entertaining.
You got to put that on.
I don't like either of these teams. I certainly don't like watching either of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a garbage game, but I do think there's some fantasy implications here.
It looks like a really, really boring 3.5 hours to me.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Let's move on. Let's go to a game that's got some implications. Detroit and Indy. I cannot tell you how much I love the Varsity Letterman this year.
Oh, yeah. I'm
the king of the Varsity Letterman. Liz, tell me my choice by drafting the Varsity Letterman.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, he has like the 6th or 7th easiest schedule for a quarterback. He's got his weapons back. He's healthy, and the line is looking better and better. Doesn't look great, but it's looking beher than it has in the last few years.
It's never going to look great, but it's Indy.
That's true. And
better receiver this week, not Liz. Liz, shut the fuck up. Better receiver this week, T.Y. or Moncrief, go Liam.
I think you're going to have to go with T.Y. just because it's a big play and the fact that there's no good secondary players in Detroit. Just like how we talked about Carolina earlier, he's just going to blow the roof off of those guys.
Hold on one second. What? Oh. I don't know. She's in here.
We're in the middle of a podcast? What's going on here?
I know we're in a podcast. Nobody's fucking watching. Don't worry. This is just for us. Like 6 people, maybe. Are you going to play Marvin Jones this week, Schrupp?
If I'm going to play him a week, it would be this week. But I can't justify it with the other 3 guys that I have going.
You interested in trading Marvin Jones?
No.
No, you sure?
No, 100%.
100%? So 100%. There's still a chance. I got to get somebody to grab their ankles pretty quick. And Marvin Jones is my first trade target. So see how that goes. I got big hopes for Marvin, but no big hopes for Detroit.
No. Well, I think if I remember correctly, this game, the over-under is the biggest week 1 besides the New Orleans game. This game is just going to be a shootout. I think it's like 49.5 or something like that.
It could be 80. It doesn't matter. The varsity letterman will come out of the gate strong, and I'm calling for a 24 points from the varsity letterman. 24.
That's asking a lot. I'm going to bet 0.36 points.
0.36. No, that's championship kind of total for him. Dick. No, I do. I like Luck a lot. You have to against Detroit. There's no denying that this could be a hellacious game for both. Stafford could just as easily put up 1 billion points. I could really see this one being like 40-30. And then just points galore. I just hope Dwayne Allen gets a couple of them TDs. Bang, baby. God damn, I got good matchups this week, and J-Rod's matchups are shit. Shit. When you have to start your quarterback and running back against the Denver defense, I've got you behind a fucking barrel. It doesn't matter that I have the greatest running back foursome in league history. It doesn't matter.
Does he have a running back in this game?
Todd Gurley will run for 200 yards against San Francisco. Doesn't matter. All the damage will be done way before Gurley ever takes the field Monday night in the middle of the goddamn night. I want to talk to the NFL, if I may, for just one moment. I got to turn this shit off for a second. You got to see me. Hey, Raj. Let's talk about these Monday night late 10 o'clock Eastern time starts on, just for week 1, because who wants to fucking watch that? You got to scale it back. Give us the one game on Monday night that we all want. You did great with the Thursday game. We're all looking forward to watching these 2 shit heaps go at it on Thursday, because Thursday night games always suck, especially for fantasy. So that's fine. Let them suck. Let Cam suck. Let the fucking Denver suck. Let them all suck. But stop putting the games on at fucking 10 o'clock on Monday. You really got to be up till 2:30 in the goddamn morning. I got to work in the morning. I got a job. All right, I don't, but some people do. Besides, the bar will be closed by the end of the game. Where am I supposed to go, man? I got no cable. All right, that's it. Sorry.
Great rant, sir.
Man, it was okay. It was okay. I could do better. I don't feel I really have my steam up, but I'm it's early in the season for me to really jump down Goodell's throat, so it'll come. Oh, finally, some fantasy points.
We have to look at this game.
Yes,
about 1 billion. If there's not 1 billion fantasy points scored in this game, I don't know what game should have them. Rodgers is going to go up against what can only be described as a lackluster Jacksonville D. Improved? Sure. They say. Who cares? It's not improved that much. Green Bay's going to light them up. Jordy's getting a touchdown. Cobb's getting a touchdown. Cook's getting a touchdown. Crosby's probably getting a fucking touchdown. It doesn't matter. The only one that won't score is goddamn Eddie Lacy, because that fat fucker won't be able to get in from the 1-yard line.
You are absolutely correct.
But that is my cross to bear since I drafted the piece of shit. So, Eddie, I need you to bounce back, buddy. I've been trying to think of the Eddie Lacy song. Because if you guys, a lot of you don't know, but I sing a lot during fantasy football. And it's mostly just names, Demarius, things like that. So I was thinking that Eddie needed something from Eddie and the Cruisers. Kind of like on the dark side, but like it's a touchdown. Oh, yeah. But see, it's too much. So I got to find Eddie a song because just calling him Eddie is no good. But yeah, he's gonna suck, and I really hope this is a bounce back year for him. On to Jacksonville. Oh, Jesus. Why am I going to talk about him? Shropshire, go ahead. Low Blake Bortles right here.
I think Blake Bortles is going to – all right, bold prediction. Week 1, top 5 quarterback.
Week 1, top 5. That's your bold prediction?
I think he's going to be top 5. I think Robinson's going to be top 5. And I wouldn't be surprised if both Ivory and Yeldon both score a touchdown.
Wow.
That's bold.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
A bold prediction was that the varsity letterman will score 24. That's bold.
Oh, okay. I'll throw out a number. I don't think Bortles would put up 24.
Of course not, because he's not the varsity letterman.
I'll go.
He's my backup.
That's right, he is. Oh my goodness, I forgot all about that. I forgot you took him.
You want him? I love Marvin Jones.
No, you can keep Bortles. I think Bortles is going to have a really good week. I think Robinson's going to have a good week. I don't like Thomas. I mean, if you have to start Julius Thomas because you drafted him, go ahead and start him. But understand that he's going to shit the bed this week. I think just the ball's going to be moved around too much from the two wideouts, Hearns and Robinson. Thomas isn't going to get a lot of play.
McBucksticks rebuttal.
I really think that Jacksonville's going to struggle. They haven't looked good all preseason. Bortles has been struggling with turnovers. I don't think he gets that fixed anytime soon. I don't think TJ Yeldon gets anywhere near the damn end zone. He is. No. I would actually say I would rather play Julius Thomas and Allen Hearns. But that would be my preference. But we'll see.
How many points for Rajas?
For Rajas? 30? Easy?
30 for the discount double check. That's a big fucking check, bro.
Who's going to stop him? I mean, who?
Injury. He's on Sean's team. We need him to go down.
Can you name me a player on Jacksonville's defense at all?
Plesnewski.
Miles
Poluzny?
Pleswetsky?
Poluzny. Okay.
Was I close?
I guess. We'll go with it.
He's on their defense, right?
Yeah, he's a bit of linebacker.
Fuck right. There you go. That's one. Game, set, match. You asked for one, I delivered. I did have to look up who their kicker was. I'll be honest. I was like, who the fuck? Jason, who the fuck is that? So, yeah, I don't expect a lot out of Jacksonville in this game, to tell you the truth. I really see this as a one-sided affair, and it's Packer domination all over it. So, sad day, Duval County. Sad day. Monday night, late night, because I didn't do them in order of when they're on.
Obviously.
The Rams and the Niners.
We really have to talk about one player in this game, right?
Yeah,
let's talk about him. Case Keenum. Here's a guy that beat out Jared Goff for the starting job. He held off Mannion, who was a beast in preseason. And he managed to keep the starting job, even though, there's uncertainty at wide receiver for sure. And maybe that guy who runs the ball will be okay. I like to think he'll be good enough to be the, first pick in the draft. Yeah, this game's all about Todd Gurley, folks. This should be a fucking showcase. And unfortunately, it is on in the middle of the night, and half the country's not going to be able to watch what should be him destroying a very pathetic defense. Oh, my matchups are good.
Where did he go to college again?
I believe he went to a college here in the South.
Okay.
Florida, correct?
Yeah, you wish.
Gator, right? Or
yeah.
Seminole. Not sure.
No.
No. Yellow Jacket.
All right. Now you're just clouding. Come on now. What are you doing?
He went to college with Elena Della Dunn. And
why you got to talk about my girl?
He hit that. just so you know, turns are gay. So, yeah, but
I don't even know where Elena Delle Donne went to college.
If Todd Gurley wants to come on the podcast and tell me I'm lying, go ahead. Bring it on, buddy. We'll gladly talk with you.
I'll see if I can call him up, see what I can do.
Sure. Yeah, call him up with the Tampa Bay flag flying in the background and go, hey, Todd, I love you out there in L.A., buddy. This Tampa stuff? No, don't worry about Doug Martin. Yeah, right.
Go Dogs.
I think the most underrated player in this game, Vance McDonald.
Yep.
I'm fucking lying, dude. Nobody knows who this fucking clown is and you draft him.
All right, listen. All right. I like the stream tight ends, and I think that he's going to have a good matchup this week. You're right. Gurley.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. How high are you on Carlos Hyde? I mean, you even spelled his name with an extra R. Does that mean you're really high on him or really low?
Carlos.
Carlos Hyder?
Hyder.
What are you doing, Mike?
I think he's hiding from the offense is what he's hiding from. He's going to be hiding from yards, and he's definitely hiding from the end zone because Carlos ain't coming close to that shit.
Okay.
In California, it's tough for a guy named Carlos to get across the line.
That's good.
It's very hard in California for him to migrate that way, migrate into the end zone, and so I feel bad for anybody that drafted Carlos Hyde. He wasn't good last year, and he's on a shit team, and I'm projecting San Francisco to really contend for the first pick in the draft.
He was hurt all last year. How could you say he wasn't that good?
If you're hurt, you're not producing. Thereby, you sucked.
Okay. Just like Le'Veon Bell did, apparently.
They don't all have to make sense, bro.
Okay. I got you now. We're good.
You hate guys by where they go to college.
You're right. You are absolutely correct.
I don't wish injuries on anybody except Eli Manning.
That's just mean, man.
I know, but I feel bad for the mouth-breathing dummy. But what are you going to do? I mean,
why do you hope he gets hurt then?
Because he's never gotten hurt in his career.
Because there's these concussion protocol things that they keep going through. I want him to actually put the little flashlight thingy in Eli's eye and realize that there is nothing back there. It's just fucking emptiness behind there. Oh, yeah, that's your quarterback. Sorry, Schraub.
It's okay.
That's all right. No, you'll draft better next year.
It's okay. I'm not concerned.
Really? I would be.
I won't.
Miami versus Seattle. The battle of the farthest points in our country.
What is with you and misspelling names?
What?
What is with you and misspelling names?
Who gives a fuck if I misspell? Really?
Adrian Foster?
Wait,
who cares? I was thinking about AP. I was thinking about AP and how good Foster's looked and how Foster's looking a lot like Adrian lately. And there you have it. Adrian Foster. All night.
Is he going to be all night instead of all day?
He's all hurricane.
All no Achilles?
All weather. All weather. All weather. All day. All night. Adrian Foster. AF. AF, baby. Hey, don't fucking rack on my spelling. I probably spelled Devontae wrong, too.
Who?
Doesn't matter.
No, you got that right.
Right.
Parker's right.
I spelled Hauschka right, so fuck you.
So Devontae Parker hasn't played in, weeks? And we put him on here, someone who matters?
Well, I put him on here because he's on their depth chart still. And,
as their, fourth wide receiver?
Third. He's third.
Oh, he's third.
I really didn't think that anybody else was better than him, so just didn't give a shit.
Kenny Stills.
That's why I was going to say Kenny Stills, man.
Hey, if you want to make the fucking slides, make the slides. You can spell everybody's fucking name right. All right, until you make the slides, shut the fuck up and deal with Adrian Foster.
Okay.
Who is available for trade, by the way, if anybody's looking for Adrian Foster.
For the 2 games he actually plays this season?
Hey, if he blows up against Seattle, I'm going to rape somebody's ass with him. So go, Adrian Foster. Liz, how many points is Adrian going to get?
don't know. 12.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. Here's I don't know. 4, 6.
I'll go with a solid 12. He'll have a 12 point game.
12. I'll take 12.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think he's getting 100 yards, so I would say 60 and touchdown. Yeah, 12. If he can pound one in, but that's going to be
That's debatable.
We need to see it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, next. All right. What should be a really easy win. Difficult. Minnesota, Tennessee. There's only one fantasy player worthwhile. Yeah, it's just one.
Blair
it's just, it's Arian Peterson. And if you have Arian Peterson, you should really play him. He's really good. All right, so the Vikings traded a first and blah, blah for Sam Bradford. And I took a lot of shit from everyone who thinks I'm the Vikings GM. And not true. I'm not. I have nothing to do with the team. Nor does Liam have anything to do with Tampa picking a kicker in the second round, but that's his cross to bear.
The jokes will never end.
Mine is that the Vikings trade away everything in the goddamn world for anyone. And at least this wasn't a Herschel Walker kind of deal. I mean, we scaled it back a bit. We did still give Philly too much. I actually think this helps Diggs, Johnson, and the receivers.
What about your boy Kyle Rudolph?
It helps him too. But
you love Kyle Rudolph and Blair Walsh because Blair Walsh is the best kicker in the NFL.
Let's set the record straight. I love Kyle Rudolph. He's a fine man. Now Blair Walsh, he can go die under a fucking truck.
Best kicker in the NFL, man. Come on.
The best kicker in the NFL could make one from 19 yards.
It was like 23.
So, whatever. I don't give a fuck if it was 53. He should have made the fucking kick. Tired of missing out on the fucking Super Bowl because of goddamn kickers. Twice. Bullshit. Not letting it. Fuck that guy. I wouldn't draft him. I didn't take him. I always take Blair Walsh. It's like my one homer pick. I couldn't even make it this year, you fucking sack of shit. Blair Walsh, if you're listening and want to come on a podcast, no, we don't want you here.
I would love to talk to another Georgia Bulldog.
I wouldn't even talk to him. I just shout at him and throw things at my screen. You fucking suck over and over again. Until he just logged off. Like, fucking, I'm done with this. Yeah. Block me on Twitter, asshole. But, yeah, I do think Bradford will actually help the receiver core more than – I mean, Bridgewater only had like 14 touchdowns. If Bradford gets 20, which is shit, it's still better.
Yeah, I think he really helps Diggs a lot. Diggs is their, 10 to 15-yard routes. I think that's where Bradford's going to be looking to check down to. I think Diggs is going to be tremendously helped by this.
Son. Huh? Here's the Vikings strategy. Hand it to Adrian. Hand it to Arian. Hand it to Arian. Hand it to Arian. All right, let Walsh miss the kick. And that's how the Minnesota season is going to go this year.
Wait, you forgot about the Adrian Peterson fumble. Where does that come out?
Arian will fumble later, in the game when you really need him the most. That's when he's going to put the ball on the turf for you. But you can't go wrong with Arian Peterson. So make sure you draft with and play him with certainty. You're looking at 18 from Arian. All day. 18 points. We're almost done,
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Flying through this.
New England at Arizona. Another potential, what should have been an awesome shootout.
Who the hell is Tony Garoppolo?
What? Hey.
What?
I don't even care, dude. It could have said Janine Garoppolo. He's not important in the scape of this game.
Who is this guy?
Janine Garoppolo.
I should have put Janine Garoppolo.
Fantastic.
What?
I know Garoppolo, but does he respect that I should spell his name correctly? No. Garrett Blunt also spelled wrong. And you think I know how to spell blunt? All right, let's talk about this game because there's a lot of fantasy stuff in this. Apart from half of the McBucksticks receiver core being on one team, are you playing all of them?
I'm not playing any of them this week, actually.
None of them. None. Yeah. Why draft them then?
Trade bait.
Trade bait. Yeah, for all of your Arizona receivers.
Hey, Larry Fitzgerald's a big name.
Yeah, he's a big name. I'm sure Reggie will give you a sack of quarters for him.
Okay. I'll take it.
The best player in this game, Gostkowski, by far. Catton's there. It's down to the kickers in this one for me.
You can't even talk about David Johnson, potential
I don't want to.
running back this year.
I really don't want to because I don't have him. And, if he's not on my team, why should we really talk about him?
Because I have to go against him this week.
Oh, you have to go against him? How do you feel about that?
I feel awful because New England's defense is a pile of shit.
It is pretty deplorable, yeah. I see a lot of points for Arizona in this particular matchup, and not so much for Janine and the boys in New England.
No love in the Gronk.
I don't know that Janine Garoppolo can lead them to 2 touchdowns in a game. The Tom Brady thing hurts, obviously. I'm glad that we don't have to deal with Brady for a few weeks. In fantasy, that's great. Because whose team is he on?
Mine.
Oh,
that's right. It is on yours.
Oh, so I don't have to deal with him next week. That's awesome.
Yeah, you have to deal with it later on in the season. So
yeah, that's fine. But by then, I'll have my D player ready to battle. So
wait, fine. Liam, who was the other quarterback that you drafted again? I can't remember.
Carson Palmer.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's not good for me.
No, that's not good for you at all. Carson Palmer's going to have a big day. A big day. Yeah, you're in trouble, Liz.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I think all of Carson Palmer's touchdowns will go to Darren Fells.
I'm okay with that.
Six Darren Fells touchdowns is what I'm calling for.
Oh my goodness!
The greatest tight end game ever played.
I'll take it. Right. I'll take 6 touchdowns.
All right, who's going to win this game?
I gotta go Arizona. Come on,
gotta go Arizona, right? Yeah, we should probably roll through that. We'll do that at the end. Oh, hey, we're at the end.
What? We haven't had Tampa Bay yet.
Tampa Bay's the last one.
For good reason.
All right. Yeah, it's a reason because they. Anyway, the New York Football Giants versus the Dak Prescott Dallas Cowboys. Shropshire, you're looking for a big game from the mouth-breathing dummy.
No,
you're not going
to
get it. You're not starting Eli?
No, I'm starting Stafford.
All right. Hold on, folks.
Yeah.
Let me take a moment. Hey, Shrub. Look, I know you're having a tough time, buddy. I know the draft didn't treat you well. I know that parts of you are hurting. The parts that drafted Eli, parts that missed Brandon Cooks and took Sammy Watkins.
Right.
There's a lot of things that are probably bothering you. And, buddy, we're here for you. We care. And because of that, we're going to make sure that everybody calls you Liz all season.
I love it. That's a good
idea.
idea.
I'm sure the wife does too, because we're going to call her the real Strop. And you can be Liz from now on. So, God damn, your team sucks, man.
I know, it's going to be bad.
All right, yeah, it's horrible. You're in big trouble this week. And I don't particularly like the McBucksticks winning. I'm absolutely against that from a personal standpoint and a professional one. They're in my division, and they're my nemesis.
Isn't the Zipper Fairies in your division too?
Yeah, but I'm not his nemesis.
Yeah, but he's not my nemesis. His team is fucking pathetic.
That's true.
I can beat the shit out of his team. I need him to beat you so I can have a little bit easier, boop, 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 down the line.
So I do have a question. Are we bringing back the Madden curse? Because I haven't seen it used on J-Rod, and I'm getting really worried.
I don't know anything about any Madden curse.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll go with that.
What is this Madden curse you speak of?
You know that thing that you place on me every year? Literally every year?
Yeah, but it's only worked like once. So is it really effective, or is it just...
What do you mean only once? Jamal Charles went off for how many 50-yard touchdowns in a game against me?
5. Well,
Done.
Three of them were 50 yards, but 5 touchdowns total that game, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it was a playoff game, by the way. P.S.
Jamal Charles outscored my entire team that week.
He did.
Goodness.
He was really good. But, to be fair, the next year, Sharkandrick West.
See? It works every year.
A 90-yard touchdown in garbage time to beat you.
I know.
It was such garbage time, Shropshire, that I was outside of the bar. I wasn't even watching.
He was outside yelling that he was going to lose.
I'm coming back. I'm fucked. I'm totally screwed. All of a sudden, I come back in. I'm like, how'd they score? Oh, my God. It's over.
Bullshit.
It was great. So those are the Sundays you got to come out, because if I'm playing Liam, chances are somebody is going to pipe him.
Yep. Yep.
And and you're gonna need to watch those because you're gonna be on the other side of piping a lot. So to come see Liam get piped, it could be fun for you.
Yeah, maybe it'd be a nice change of pace.
I don't think you can break Chris's record of 1-13.
I won't.
No. I think it's damn near impossible to beat that record. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how he managed it. I could draft a team and leave it for a season, and I'd still win one. So, I don't know. Eli, I like Eli. I hate to say it. I think Eli's going to have a pretty good year. He's in a pretty shitty division. There's a lot of punches around him. So I'll give Eli the benefit of he shouldn't have been drafted first.
Yeah, my God.
But you could do worse. And that's Stafford, speaking of worse. So, yeah. So you got shit quarterback on lockdown.
Thank God.
Locked it. So good job on that.
Good.
Let's do an over-under for Dak. Liam, what's your over-under for Prescott?
16.5.
16.5. I'm going to go under.
Yeah, under.
I'm gonna have to give him the rookie squirts, and he's got to have a bad game coming out of the gate. I think.
Are you really that confident in the New York Giants defense?
No. I
don't think he's going to be coming out.
Wait. No.
I mean,
no, they're horrible. But I'm just going to give him the jitters. And maybe by halftime he's out of the jittery stage, but I see a not good first half.
Okay. That's very, very fair.
Could be the opposite. Odell Beckham should have a nice game. Larry Donald will only have a good game against me.
3 touchdowns.
Only on a Thursday.
Yeah. Only on the McFucksticks.
Oh, damn it. All right. So enough of that. We just don't like talking about Dallas at all.
Oh, Zeke. You got to talk about Zeke.
Why?
Well, I mean, what are you guys over under on Ezekiel this week? I want to know.
3.1.
I love it.
Like 3.1 touchdowns or 3.1 receptions?
3.1 touchdowns. I got it. He's 18.
I'm taking the under because I'm hoping to God that he's way under that.
Yeah, but I think 120 receiving yards, a touchdown, that's not too much to ask for.
No, it's not. Yeah, that worries me.
Sounds about right for him. I'm worried about Dez, but I don't have him, so not my fucking problem.
Good old Taquito.
Is that Taquito?
Yeah.
3rd round pick.
Oh man, good on him getting him in the 3rd round, but yeesh. Stay away from Dallas. Oakland and New Orleans. All right, let's just call this game Points-a-Palooza. Points-a-Palooza. There should be about 18 million fantasy points scored in this game. Breeze will get 25. Derek Carr will get 20. Latavius Murray will get 16. Mark Ingram will get 12. Amari Cooper, 147. Yards.
You don't even have Amari Cooper to give him that many points?
No. Yards, 147.
Okay.
That's how many points as well. No touchdowns. All touchdowns will go to Crabtree.
Okay.
And I don't know, Lee Smith used to be a reliever for the Angels. Now apparently he's playing tight end for Oakland. I thought it was Wofford, but this guy's listed number 1 on their depth chart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was going to be Clive Walford. He did a good preseason.
I thought it was Wofford too, but nope. And then Seabass. This might be the first year no one drafted Seabass.
Is it?
Is there no Seabass on there?
No.
Good look.
I don't see any Sebastian Gaudier. That's impressive.
Yeah. So, man, how do you feel about the lick my punt situation with the Drew Brees and the Kobe Fleener?
Fleener is going to be awful. Have you not heard the reports out of camp, or even himself yesterday? How he said he has not mastered any of the playbook at all. Kid from Stanford can't even learn how to play football and catch a ball. That is just depressing.
That's because Stanford's a really crummy school, and you shouldn't send your kids there.
The varsity letterman went there with him.
They should go south to a little school called USC.
Yeah, let's talk about Alabama too. But at that point,
I like Alabama.
Okay,
Roll Tide, bitch.
52-6.
The best player on, Kyle Forbath, by far. If you don't have him on your team, go out and pick him up because there ain't no kicker like a Saints kicker.
Should I drop Julio Jones to get him?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Totally.
Okay.
Just let me make sure I'm number 1 priority on the waiver wire first. And by all means, drop that crap bucket and pick up Kyle Forbath because it's the year of the kicker.
Are you sure it's Kyle? I thought it was like Kai or something, like Kai.
You know I can't spell. It doesn't matter what his name is. Could be Judy Forbath. It doesn't matter. I could have just put an initial. I tried. All right, yeah, 1 million points in this game. It should be fun to watch. This is one of the ones I'm actually looking forward to this weekend.
Do you have any players in this game?
I do not.
Oh.
Yeah, I have nobody in it. I just want to watch it.
That's impressive.
I want to watch it to prove that I was right, that Mark Ingram is not a second-round pick.
He was a
Mark
third-round
Ingram
pick.
is a fourth-round pick.
He was a third-round pick.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have been that fucking high. I mean, I'm not that high.
Who took him?
I don't know.
J-Rod.
Oh, is it J-Rod?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got to play against him?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, shit. And I don't care at all. No, because that's the only player he's got that's going to score anything against me.
Yeah.
So, good luck, Kyle Forbath, Judy Forbath, whatever fucking name it. Pittsburgh v. Washington. The Le'Veon Bell-less Pittsburgh Steelers roll into Washington to face the juggernaut that is Joey's favorite team. What do you think about the Washington offense there, Liam?
I actually think their offense is really good.
You're wrong. All right, Shropshire, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I don't think they're really good at all.
That worked out perfect.
Matt Jones is going to be a really, really good backup there.
Fumbler? Yeah, fumbler, yeah.
There's a reason I picked up Rob Kelly today.
Oh, you did?
Picked up who?
The backup for Matt Jones, Rob Kelly.
Oh, is that what it, I don't know. I don't do Washington.
Yeah, he only fumbles once a game. He's actually a better improvement than Matt Jones.
I need my trade bait for Joey Rebels, man.
Oh, yeah, and I got that. I mean, Joey, we know he's already got Cousins, right?
Got Cousins. He has Cousins, Reed, and Garcon. He has three Redskins. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Let's look behind us.
Forgot about this. This is brilliant, I think, on my part to actually have this. What did he pick? There's
Says
Kirk
something
Cousins,
about your decor, but you know.
Kirk Cousins.
The nicest thing in their place.
Reed, Josh Doxson.
Josh Doxson.
Yeah, this D player, right?
His D player, yeah.
Yep. Those
but you have the McBucksticks there. You owned Matt Jones and apparently his backup.
Yes.
That's good. That's smart because he's not going to last.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. So had to be smart. I can't pull Sean.
I think D'Angelo is going to have a fantastic game.
Yeah.
I hope somebody's starting him. Whoever has him.
Joey.
I don't know.
Joey has.
Is it Joey?
Joey has him to go against his own team.
Joey won't play him. He's like, no, I can't vote against Washington. Then there's that. What's his name? What is it? Antonio Brown?
Not the first pick of the draft.
Antonio Brown. Yeah, overrated. I could have taken him number one. Of course, I could have. I had number one, but I decided that Mr. Gurley was a better choice, and I was just trying to fuck Reggie, and it didn't work. Yeah, I wish I would have taken Antonio. In the long run, I think that will prove to be the downfall of my squad. But damn, God, he would have looked pretty on my team.
Is there a reason why Ladarius Green is even listed? I mean, isn't he on the pup list?
Yeah, no, he's listed. One, that's Ladarius Gurn, if you haven't checked out the double R on it. And
I thought their starter was now Jesse James. What's going on here?
Again, this is off of their depth chart on ESPN.
Ladarius Gurn is on the pup list. How could he be a starter?
Well, he is listed as number one on their depth chart as well. So go, Mr. Gurn. No, I don't think he's playing either. He may not play all season or ever again.
Yeah, terrible.
I had to look up their kicker as well.
Yeah, did they go through 3 of them last year?
I think so. Yeah, they went through quite a few. I had to look up Washington's too. I don't know kickers apparently.
Unless he's in Tampa Bay, right?
Unless he's in Tampa Bay. Let's get to that because that's next, I think. Oh, no, one more.
Yes, got a little bit of a voice.
San Diego. German for a whale's vagina. Drink it in. It always goes down smooth. Everybody is big on the Chargers in the preseason. And this happens not every season, but every fucking season. Oh, the Chargers are going to turn it around. Oh, Phillip Rivers so good. Oh, Melvin Gordon. Oh, what a great running back. He was so good in college. He just needs a year. Bullshit. They suck. All right. Keenan Allen's going to break his spleen or his goddamn pinky toe and be out for 4 weeks. Travis Benjamin's a reject from the fucking Browns. If you got to go to the Browns for fucking help, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. Antonio Gates is fucking as old as Bill Gates. He needs to step down. Josh Lambo, I thought that was Rambo. This is a guy who should kick in fucking Green Bay. I mean, if you had Josh Lambo doing the Lambo leap, how fucking righteous is that? Yeah, don't. If you have players on San Diego, I'm sorry, but you're fucked because they're just going to screw you. Because here's the thing about it: you get a nice 4:00 games almost all year long, so you're stoked because you still got Keenan Allen going late, and he's going to save your fucking pathetic team, but he's not because he sucks balls and he gets hurt when he trips over the goddamn flake of grass. And I'm out. I'm sorry.
But when Keenan Allen plays, he puts up numbers.
When Keenan Allen gets injured, it's because he has a bruise on his pinky finger.
Well, that's the Zipper Fairy's problem this year.
Oh, he's on your team?
Yes, he is.
God, man. I don't have the draft board in front of me. I'm not intentionally signaling your players out. You'll notice that I did put Spencer Ware, Sharkandrick West, but not Jamal on the Kansas City side of the ball because Jamal's not going to be a prospect in week 1. Somebody went out and picked up Ware off the waiver wire.
Hi, how you doing?
Can I see a show of hands?
Hi, right here.
Oh, dick.
I'm going to wait for Sharkandrick West. I'll pick him up later, and I'll use him to fuck Liam hard.
Again.
Hard. Like, did you ever see those Jenna Jameson tapes, like, early in her career? Like, before she had the lips done? That kind of hard pounding, that's what he's going to take. It's going to be.
Hate me so much?
It's going to be like Vivid Video Jenna. That's what it's going to be.
So can we take a second here to talk about the Taquito team and how he did not?
No, wait. Can we take a second and talk about how that's the best analogy I've heard in weeks? That was incredible.
I'm trying to get the comedy level up on this show. I got to tell you. All right, let's talk about Taquito. What do you want to say?
How he took two running backs as his first two picks and did not handcuff either one of them, knowing that one is coming on suspension for the first 3 games, and the other one's coming off of an ACL injury, and neither one of them are playing for weeks.
Oh, what a shame. What division is he? Oh,
ours.
Well, what a shame. Too bad, bitch. I hope they don't play at all this year. I hope Le'Veon comes back for one game, blows out his ACL. I hope Jamal never comes back. I hope he just languishes on the sideline and is doubtful or probable every game.
There's no such thing as probable designation for injuries this year. Did you see that?
Bullshit. I liked probable because
it is either people. It is only questionable and doubtful now.
All right, well, may Jamal remain questionable for the rest of the season. That would be beautiful. Because you know Brady's going to be. Because that's just New England's report. Oh, yeah, Brady's hurt.
Yep. Brady's going to be in my starting lineup every week once he actually plays.
What's wrong with him? He got deflated balls, eh? The blue balls. The Brazilian blue balls, because Giselle gave it to him. I don't know what the Brazilian blue balls are. Start no one in this game. Travis Kelce, best option.
I think Spencer Ware has a decent game. I don't know.
Jairo Santos.
Andy Reid loves to run the ball, and really Keenan Allen needs to be started in all leagues.
Which is funny because Andy Reid can't run.
Yeah, I'm going with Liam. Start Ware and start Allen if you have them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're going to start Melvin Gordon if you took him. Hopefully he's your third, and at a flex, that's viable.
Isn't he a starting running back on Taquito's team?
Yeah. He's going to have to be.
Yeah. yeah, right? He's going to have to be. Danny Woodhead, we're not PPR, so he doesn't matter in our league. Like I said, Keenan Allen is injury prone to the point of it's horrible. Just stay away. Sorry, Trump. Again, don't go to Cleveland for help. Who the fuck is Chris Conley, by the way?
He actually went to Georgia. He is one of the fastest wide receivers.
Why don't you tell us what a great receiver he is then, because he went to Georgia. Fuck him. He's not going to catch any balls.
He actually was the most athletic player at the combine 2 years ago, and he's a 6'3" wide receiver running a 4.2 40. I mean, dude's impressive. He's an athletic freak, just can't hold on to the ball.
So he's.
You know who else looked good at the combine? Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf looked delicious at the combine. It's incredible.
That's fine.
Adrian Foster. All right, enough of that game. Fuck it. Who cares? It's the AFC West. Tampa Bay versus Atlanta.
Give me the weight.
A game that no one has been waiting for except Liam. All right, here it is. I'm going to go on a record and say this. Tampa Bay starts the season 0-1.
I concur completely.
Yeah, they're going to lose. But I do like Jameis. I've said it all preseason. I've said it, and I stand by it. I was really wanting to draft him in our draft. I really wanted him as a backup, but Bortles fell into my lap, so I had to take him. But I like Jameis this year. I think and they're going to be playing from behind in this game. I like Mike Evans in this game. There's a lot of Vincent Jackson hate. There's no love for Vincent.
He's a free agent in our league right now.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Undrafted, right?
No, Chris dropped him.
Oh.
For Terrence West, right?
Oh.
Yep.
I need receiver help.
How about we talk about how Charles Sims is probably going to score more points than Doug Martin this week in this game?
You think so, do you?
Yeah, because they're going to be coming from behind. Doug Martin will not be in there on passing downs. It's going to be Charles Sims.
Well, all right. If you have Charles Sims, I think that's the lady.
Yes, it is.
She should go ahead and not play him because she has way better running backs than that.
Yeah, Matt Forte.
Yeah, he's good. I like CJ and Forte. It's a good team.
Against the Panthers?
No. She's right outside the door. Atlanta has you gotta like their matchup this week. anytime you can get players going against Tampa's defense, start them. Just throw them in the game. They're going to have points.
Julio Jones is going to have a huge game, standing at 6'4".
Julio is my my DraftKings wide receiver 1 this week. Take Julio. At home, he's a monster.
Tampa Bay does not have a corner that's taller than 5'11", and they're going to try and guard Julio Jones, who is 6'4". It's just going to be jump ball all day.
Jump balls all day. I don't like Matt Ryan this season, but I do like him in this game. How can you not? You say Doug Martin's out, and because of the passing situation, I'll buy that. What's the over-under on the Roberto Aguayo misses?
I hope he misses every fucking kick because Shropshire took him from me. Fuck you, Shrop.
I hope he makes every kick.
This may be the first time in league history that we've had dissension over a kicker.
And we're playing each other week 1. I hope he kicks bomb.
I would love to see Roberto Aguayo hit like 4 50-yard field goals in the opener.
You see, that's
suck for the rest of the year.
That's the best thing. Aguayo can't kick it more than 40 yards, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's also true. Plus, you got to get in the red zone for that to happen.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right. More points scored this week, Minnesota or Tampa?
Tampa.
Fantasy points or actual points?
Actual.
Yeah, I'll still go Tampa. I'd go either way.
Really? Did it fucking matter?
Well, yeah. No. I was just thinking about it. I was trying to.
Like if it was fantasy points, Minnesota was magically going to score more, even though they scored less real points.
Well, yeah. All right, continue.
I just want to know why it mattered.
It's a very good point.
All right, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. Would you start Sanu this week?
If I had to.
Yeah, I don't think he's been drafted in many leagues. So, I mean, if you want him as like a flex play in a DFS league, sure, but I wouldn't take him in a 10-team league like ours.
But Sanu AJ.
I know who's the Sanu AJ. He went to Temple.
It's Sanu Julio now.
No, that is not going on. No, sir.
Oh, yeah,
no,
it's Sanu Julio. Oh, that's good. All right, we got his name worked out for the season. Sanu Julio.
I hate you all.
That's all right. You and Julio down by the schoolyard. You'll go all the way to the championship game.
Hey,
to me. That's how it goes in the playoffs.
Pick. I don't want to hear it.
How many times have I beat you in the playoffs, Liam?
Twice. But anyone else, I'm undefeated against the playoffs. So as long as I don't play you, I win the championship.
You've never won the championship.
As long as I don't play you, I win the championship.
Because I'm always in the playoffs.
We'll see. We'll see this
year.
All
right, folks, that's our look at week 1. I don't think we told you anything that was important. I think mostly we fucked around and we came up with a couple of good idioms for how much people suck. Jenna Jameson was the big winner. I'm happy about that. But we need a hashtag for this episode. Hashtag it Liz Rules. I had a good time tonight. I had a better time than when the other two yahoos are here. You guys may lose your jobs.
Yeah.
But I don't pay, so not really important. But next week, everybody should be back. We'll have the results from our week 1 league standings. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm signing off. Let's just go. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. Until next week, love, many, trust, few, and do our north. Out.